Hello, good morning everyone. I got my face tracking working. Apparently there was an update to the system and it did a thing. Hi! Hello! How are we all doing today? Hello Jake! Hello Devil! Hi Sky! Hi Chance! Hi Prey! Hi Terrace! How's everyone doing? I fell up the stairs yesterday. I was getting food. I was walking up the stairs. My carpet is very old. Very old. And I got to the top step. My foot went up. And at the top of the stairs, it's very worn. And there was a hole right where my toe, my big toe, would go. And it went straight into the hole. And I just went, bang. Food everywhere. I was on the floor. I got very annoyed, pulled out my pocket knife, and just went stab, rip, stab, rip. And my dad was like, why'd you do that? I went, it hurt me. And he went, fair point. Whole big hole. It was a big hole. I also added something into the channel points. If you can find it, you get plus points. You don't get plus points, but I will give you a cool thumbs up if you're the first to use it. Do you know what it is yet? Do you see it? Yes. Yes. I don't know why. After that's not hard, but put the new stuff at the beginning. They put the new stuff at the beginning. She was really funny though. After I fell up the stairs, my brain said I made that sound. And I was like, yeah, that would make sense. And I definitely took like 73 damage. Hi, Nano. Hi. I love that. It's so quick and short. It's like, you know what's really funny? I went into Flair's stream the other day. Afterwards, I sent you a funny thing, and they were there, and they found it, and they did it, and just went, why is it so funny? But how's everyone doing? How is everyone's Saturday? Oh, okay, I'll take damage. How is everyone's day? How is everyone's day? Did you guys get hurt? Did you fall up the stairs too? Or is that just a me thing? How is everyone doing? How is ow? If you're wondering why I'm still in VR even though I have an injured body, it is just a giant fat bruise on my knee about here and my elbow about here. So I'm not panicking. Bruises are fine. They are just ouch when you move a bit too much. Yes, I have no stairs. Can't fall upstairs. I don't have. You live in a bungalow? I just woke up, so I'm good, Katie. Good morning, Jinx. How did you sleep? Did you sleep good? Did you sleep all the good? I fixed my face tracking. No stairs in flat. Because it's called a flat. But you do have stairs to get to your flat. If you're on a top floor or on a higher floor. I slept good. I'm glad you slept good. Nope, just go. I say AK ground level. So you do have stairs, Jake. What if you fell up those stairs, huh? Actually, to be honest, I'm going to say this now. I'm kind of glad I'm the one that fell up the stairs instead of my dad, because if my dad had fallen up the stairs, he would be not capable of moving for a few days. Because at his age, and 2, at his weight, he would have completely fucked his knee. I am at the age where I'm still a little resilient. I have no stairs to get into the flat. You ground level. And then to get into the building. Well, that's good at least. Stairs are but yeah, I'm glad I'm the one that accidentally fell up the stairs instead of my dad, because at the end of the day, my dad is getting older. He's 60. He's almost 60. He's 25 years older than me. I'm 32. Well, no, he's... I'm 25 years older than me, so he would be 57. 57, 58, yeah, be 57, 58 years old. So, yeah, he's fast approaching the legendary 60. And so, yeah, I'm glad I'm the one that fell up the stairs, because at the end of the day, if he had done it, he would have fucked his knee, he wouldn't be able to work, and we would both be fucked very quickly. I say that, he'd be technically fine, he just wouldn't be able to move around much at work. Katie does maths. I did the good maths! Because his birthday's in, like, April, so he would, he's 25 years older than me. And the reason why I know he's 25 years older than me is because when I was 25, he was 50. So it's been 7 years since I was half his age. So, 7 years since I was half his age, meaning... Hi, Mystic! Hi! But yeah, that means he would be 57, 58 years old, yeah. He'd be 58, yeah, 58. I can do maths. I'm a good girl. Hi! Hi, hi! How are you? You okay? I need to either clean my lenses or adjust these. Or I just need to not be wearing a VR headset, because this is actually just blurry. 1 second. Can I adjust that? I know I can. I'm at the full adjustment level. What about in VR chat? I know that they've added in a load of settings. Oh yeah, I fixed the setting. I think they might have updated the face tracking tools and it just wasn't working as they should have been. Particle physics, well, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go for preset high. That's kind of better. That just feels smoother. Katie, Delka's trying to clicker train me. You know how... I... Do it. Delk! Delk, 2 things. If you can hear this, one of 2 things. 1, do it. Do it. It will make her easier to control in public. It'll be funny as well at TwitchCon, where if you go... And she just turns around and just starts walking back to you. It'll be cute. 2, what is your dash cam? My dad needs a new one. His is shit. Can you DM me what your dash cam is? My dad has a shit cheap one. And the funny thing is, as I said, oh, you need to stop getting cheap dash cams. And his response was, oh, it's not cheap. And he told me it was like 40 quid. I went, that's a cheap dash cam. He didn't hear you. Repeat. Delk! 2 things. 1, continue clicker training Gizzy. She needs it. In public spaces, she goes off on a, I'm gonna go over here and do this thing. Brings her straight back. Good training. Good training for TwitchCon. Funny for TwitchCon. You might accidentally get Neil with it though, just a heads up. And if chat has their way with me, probably end up getting me at the same time. I think you would be given too much power, honestly. Second, can you DM me what dash cam you have? Because, my dad needs a new one. Because his is cheap shit. His was like 30, 40 quid. And he keeps going, oh, it wasn't a cheap one. I'm like, get a decent one. It will lower your insurance. And yours does 2 directions and stuff. So it's better. Are you telling Delk to gag Gizzy, Katie? No, I'm not telling Delk to gag Gizzy. I'm telling them to clicker train Gizzy. Excuse me, huh? Hi, MzCatieB. Hi. How are you? Just so you guys know, I'm going to be working tomorrow on adding in an overlay, which will be for basically hype trains. The plan is to just bring back the bar thing, which will come up along the bottom, and it just gets shorter. That is the plan, because I want that on my overlay. Yes. Actually, I technically could look at doing that. Maybe. Hello. Just because you click a train chat. I have been trying to click a train chat. I'm trying to make it so every time they gift a sub, they click a train themselves. Hi, gamer. Hi, MzCatieB. Have you been a good boy for me? Huh? Have you been a very, very good boy for mommy? Huh? Is that why you've been a good boy? Did you know that I'm very proud of each and every single one of you? You're doing so amazing. You work so hard and you do so much. You take good care of yourself. You drink so much water and you are so incredible. You are amazing. Your feelings are valid. And I, more than anyone else in this world, am so proud of you for the version of you that you are right now. You try so hard. You are incredible. Stay amazing, okay? Pretty sure the sub-redeem thing can't work on its own. When you subscribe, it will click and trigger Gizzy. That is how it works. Gizzy, you getting plenty of R&R in this week? I hope so. Which one are you talking to about? Yes, I have been a good boy. You most definitely are a good boy, aren't you, gamer? See, me with Gizzy, by the way, I wonder. Let me make that louder. Morning, doctor! Hi. Give me a moment, let me just turn down this on my side. Good morning! Ow! There's a wall there. Wait, can I move my phone? I'm saying the click can't train chat on its own. You'd need to click it yourself and give praise, that kind of stuff. Good point, but having it so whenever someone gives a single sub, it goes, and then I give chat praise is an automatic thing. So that way, eventually, I don't need to be praising them all the time. I'm in an offer to my house, hopefully. It will close on it next month. Ooh, I hope you get it. I hope you get it, doctor. Did you go for one of the nice ones? I hope you went for one of the nice ones and not one of the other ones, which are just very much a big fixer-upper. I don't mind the idea of getting a fixer-upper. I talked to my dad about it, by the way. He said, yeah, you want a fixer-upper? Yes. 4 bed, 4 baths. Ah, are they all en suites, or is it 2 of them are en suites, and then you've got an upstairs bathroom and a downstairs bathroom? Is it 4 en suites, or is it just like, or is it could be 3 en suites with 1 downstairs? Ooh. Hi, Mankey. Hi. You don't know what an ensuite is? It's where you have a bathroom with a bedroom. I'm actually not gonna lie, my dream house setup is actually 3 and 1 separate. Ooh. Yeah, my dream house is a 2-bed with 2 en-suites. Well, actually no, my dream house is 3 beds, a 3-bedroom place with 3 en-suites. No, a 3-bedroom house with 2 ensuite bathrooms, 1 upstairs general bathroom, and 1 downstairs bathroom. That's like my ideal house. The reason behind that, by the way, is I want my stream room, I want my work room, and I want it to have an ensuite. I want my partner to have their own work room and their own ensuite, so we don't have to deal with each other's, like, bathroom and workspace. It's like, you get your own room, I get my own room. You can do what you want in that room, I can do what I want in my room. You have your bathroom, I have my bathroom. Cool. In the mornings we can wake up, go into our workroom, do what we need to do, and we're good for the day. That way we don't get in each other's way and we're still good. The bedroom is where you go to fucking sleep. And then you just have an upstairs general bathroom, though we could drop that and just go 2 en-suites with a nice middle bathroom, a bedroom, and then a downstairs bathroom. Your house would have a stripper pole. If I ever get a house with a basement, I would actually get a stripper pole in it, because that will be fun for streams. What room is for the loot dungeon? Technically, the work room. Yippee, hello. Hi, Emmy. It's the afternoon for you, isn't it? It is currently 2:25. It's 2:25. Yes. Same here. 2:25. Yeah, 2:25 p.m. Alright, time zones. I'm British as well. British! I'm hoping you're feeling okay. I'm sorry for your British. I too am afflicted by British. Sorry, British. Weirdly enough, I'm quite well pronunciated with my British. I just say things really weirdly. Actually, do you know what's really funny with my accent? I don't know what my accent is. I'm not like local dialect, but I'm also not anywhere else really. I think I've just got a fluid modern, maybe an internet accent. Maybe, I don't know. Would there be an English internet accent? I feel like that would be a thing. Would that be a thing? Could that be a thing? I think that could be a thing. Was working long days a week. Ugh. Yes, English internet accent. I'll give you a tour of my place when I close it. If it's all good, I'll give you a ring on Discord and show it off. Maybe. It could be, but I think it might come down to who you watch interact with. Yeah, that's the thing. I have an adaptive accent. Like, if I start watching, if I watch shows, which is predominantly, which has like if I watch shows which is like predominantly Australian, I start to adopt an Australian accent. If I watch a load of American shows, I adopt a American accent. I have like that weird fluid accent which just picks up on local on her dialects. If I hang out with my family too much, you will start hearing me talk way more my local my local English. English is weird. English is weird. Do you know what's really funny though? Americans seem to think that the UK is just one accent, and it's like they come here and they go like 10, 15 miles down the road and it's a different accent. And they're like, why are there so many accents in such a small space? And it's like, well, it's because we have culture. And they go, well, you don't have culture, your food is terrible. It's like, culture's more than food? Culture's more than food? It is like a menagerie of things. I found stickers you need your own version for, or for Discord. Send them to me. I will look into it. I'm also looking into doing a load of extra stuff. I need money right now, actually. I'm kind of pushing in the Project Escape quite heavily. Sent them. I will look after the stream. I need to accept these. Bunk, bunk. Really, where Americans have the dumb, it would be like everyone from other countries coming here and think we all talk Southern. Well, okay, consider this. The equivalency of the New York, the Boston, the Floridian, and the Texan and the Californian accent is the equivalency of what you get around London. Like, if you take basically all of those accents, that's basically London. That's like London area. And then you've got everything outside of London. London is in its own right, like its own small country at this point. There's like petitions online to make London its own country, and then the rest of the country, England. So London would be yeah. London is weird. Fucking, that's because of London sounding so weird and not making sense except for the for other places who I am, right? Crayons. Wait, hold on. Is that true? Pretty much. Pretty much. If you take... Okay, consider this. Near me, you've got the Bristolian accent, you've got the Yorkshire accent, you've got the... what is it? You've got the... what is it? You've got the Bristol accent, or Bristolian accent. You've got the South Gloucestershire accent. You've got the Welsh accent, which is actually has its own language to it as well. Just talk to Kim. You know, whenever they actually stream, just ask them to talk in Welsh and you'll be like, oh, shit. Me and Kim don't live that far apart. We're less than like 20, 30 miles from each other. Little bits.
I saw some guy in Glasgow flowers on a door, then pull keys out and go inside.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Glasgow. Sounds very right for Glasgow. But yeah, in my local area, there's like 7, 8 accents. And you know what's even stupider is you have the you've got the Cotswold accent, which is like a soft the Cotswold accent is like a softened South Gloucestershire accent. And in terms of geography, the difference between South Gloucestershire and the Cotswold accent is probably less than 5 miles. Like, genuinely, that's how harsh it can be. The funny thing is when you actually lean into it, I'm not even joking about this, by the way. When I was in school, you could tell where people lived. You could tell which town people lived in by their accent. I'm talking places which were within walking distance of maybe 5 minutes walk distance of each other. That's how sensitive the UK accent is. Oh, you come from here? It's like everyone goes into the school into the middle, which encompasses like 10 small towns. You can tell every single small town. You can tell where everyone comes from. It's ridiculous. You'd be surprised at how many accents are in the UK. I think there's like well over 1,000. And the funny thing is when I say, oh, there's like 5 towns around about 10 towns around a school, and you can tell where everyone comes from in that small area. I'm not joking when I say it. They are such slight differences. It's like the difference between saying the word book and book. Is that true about London being its own country? It pretty much is true. If you consider this. Consider this, Emmy. Everyone complain. Okay.
Onita, I have a dick.
You're back to... Oh, wait, no, shit. You started a hype train. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for the sub, Wolfie. How are you doing, by the way? I need to talk to you, by the way. I may only be able to pay you half of next time I pay you, might only be able to do the first half, but I'll be able to do a catch-up the following week, hopefully. I'll explain it after the stream, but we should be fine, just like a week delay. Because it's only a week delay. Instead of me dropping you like the 125, I'll just drop you a 60, and then the next week I'll drop you like 75. Is it 75? 65? 65. Yeah, following week I'll do 65. It's just because I didn't do the spicy stream on Wednesday. That's it. I'm shifting over, so it might end up being that I shift the way I pay you back like a week. That's it. Yeah, 60 and 65. Yes. What's damage, Katie? Give it a go, Cal. Give it a go. Try it. I dare you. Ugh. You were gonna explain something? Oh, right, yeah. So, crime, Emmy, the best way to think about it is for crime rates. Americans think that the UK has really, really, really big crime rates. Like, so much crime ends up happening in the UK. The moment you exclude London from those statistics, the crime rate more than plummets down to like 15% of what the original figures are. I think the statistics are about 70-80% of crimes in the UK are actually committed within London. It's it is genuinely just it is because of a few reasons. London kind of holds the majority of the country in terms of like population density. Yeah. So technically speaking, crime rates in more police equals more crime stats. Yeah. I mean, where I'm from isn't exactly light when it comes to light on police officers. I've got I'm in an area I technically grew up in an area in the UK which had one of the worst crime rates in the whole country. Now it's completely fucking fine here. They completely flipped it on its head. We get police rolling through consistently all the time. Like, we'll get like I think every hour we'll get like police cars patrolling like every hour or so in the area, which is pretty normal here for like everywhere. They just drive through the area. They'll have like a route that they go through. It's usually to do with like shop density. Avogito, hi. So that's why people think London should be its own thing. Pretty much. In all honesty, when it comes to crime statistics, they should actually do London separately from the rest of the country. As an ex-Londoner who lived actively in and out of central London, it's not as often violent crime, mainly minor stuff. Didn't see any 10 plus years living there. True. I guess it also depends on which area of London you're from. I know there's like 3 areas on the south side of the river which are very much more shit. Like, oh, that's not good. Like there's like hot spots for it, and it's like shit. But Wolfie, how have you been? Didn't. Also, nice ass. Is it donkey here? Huh? There's a donkey? Fucking Croydon. How did I know you were gonna say Croydon, by the way? Oh, good, I vibing. I'm glad you vibing. Oh yeah, by the way, Wolfie, I split the audio so the clips in theory should no longer have music on them, making them easier to edit. The clips should no longer have the audio on them. Went into town centre once, decided never again. Thank you. Fucking yeah, sir. Thank you for the hype train. The hype train has ended. We reached level 1. Level 1 with 0%. Let's go! Hi, Taylor. Hi. Also, just so you know, I'm gonna say this. Wolfie, if you have questions about clips, you can poke Jake. Jake, if you think a clip is good and needs to be edited as soon as possible, you can send it to Wolfie and say, hey, I think this will be a good clip. I think that'll be a good idea. Yes. How are you? I'm okay, how are you? I actually fell up the stairs. If you want to know the truth, Taylor, I fell up the stairs and spilt a lot of food over myself yesterday. I was very sad. I was annoyed. I was more annoyed that I lost so much cheese. I was more annoyed that I ended up losing like most of the cheese that I had, because it was like shredded mozzarella and cheddar, and I really, really wanted it on my chili. Because my dad made a chili con carne. Sorry. just fine-tuning my sound on my side. I will happily take direct clips. Yeah! So Jake, if you have clips which you think will be good for edits, throw them in. Shredded mozz is trash though, Katie, has no taste. But it melts really, really nicely, which is why mixing it with cheddar actually really, really helps with the flavor, because shredded mozzarella and cheddar, you get the taste with the flavor, with the yeah. The combination helps. The combination helps. And it was chili con carne, so I wanted something cheesy. I have a hair on my shoulder. It's either a hair or a spider web. I'm hoping it's just a hair. I shouldn't have any loose hair. I got my hair cut recently. Oh. Yes. Oh right, wait, yeah, Wolfie, you would have seen what I put in the mod chat with the project, didn't you? Here. I put that into the chat. I put that into the mod chat. You should better read that. That should help a lot, by the way, because everything will be preset, and it'll be easy to keep on top of, and it'll be yes. Boom, 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 boom. I love mozzarella sticks. I love mozzarella sticks as well, but they do need something with them. Defo been reading mod chat. Yeah. Yeah, I value everyone's feedback with everything, but in general, my plan, yeah, the plan is in place and I'm working towards it. Side note, the straps I was looking at, easier to get my hands on. The special edition ones, which I was planning on getting, are completely meaningless. They've got new ones, which replace these, and they're just better. So I'm like, okay, let's go with those. Now I understand a little. Maybe I have doggos that are distracting. Oh man, mozzarella sticks. I haven't had them in so long. I haven't had them in a couple months. Hey, turn around, Katie. There's a cute behind you. The tiki torches? I might need to talk to you. The tiki torches aren't cute. What was that for? The tiki torches? I don't think the tiki torches are cute. Haha, you fell for it. I didn't fall. I stood. I stood up, even on my bad knee. I am stood. I'm stunned. Why is my tail looking so dark? Ooh! I have an idea. It's gonna be adorable. I was joking, you didn't know why you turn around. I love beach. I love soup. It's a soup. Soup. Big soup. Mean. Is Darktail? I think I fucked up the material. I might need to go in and fix it. Easy fix. I want water. Let me water. Oh, I get to wash my hair tonight. Cries in my jump scare failing. Cries in my jump scare failing? Huh? Why'd you, wait, what? You tried to jump scare me? Hello everyone. Hi Memphis. Hi. Hi. Ooh, ooh. How are you? You okay? Let's see who's on quickly. Ooh, Sophie's on. I haven't seen them in a minute. Hello. I got a laptop and in college. Hehehe. I'm doing great. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. How about you, Katie, in chat? I'm doing okay. I have a little headache. I fell up the stairs yesterday, but I'm fine. I fought the stairs and I won. I pulled out a knife and I won. You can't beat a Brit with a knife. You can bring a gun to I will bring a knife to a gunfight and win. Just so you know. Heads up. I'm trained by technically the Boy Scouts, which kind of sucks, but yes. Did you create that avatar? I created the design and I did the clothes and I did all the texturing and stuff for it. Yes. Yay, you won against the stairs. Teach them a lesson. I literally stabbed it. I literally stabbed it and pinned it. We pinned it down with tape. Katie Goober losing to the stairs. I didn't lose to the stairs. I got a bruise on my knee and my elbow, and I've taken a fair few ibuprofen, but I am fine. I won. I'm standing. Oi, I'm here. Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? But well, at least you are okay. Make sure to drink lots of water. I am drinking plenty of water. Don't worry. First thing I drink every day is going to be my water bottle of water every morning. I fought my bed and lost. Is that because you tried to not sleep, but you ended up sleeping? That always loses. What's this I hear about you forgot the stairs? I am here. I fell up the stairs yesterday because there was a hole in the carpet on the very top step. I went up like that. My toe went into this hole, and my whole upper body just went and I fell to my knee. I fell to my knee and then hit my elbow on the floor, and food went everywhere. Food went everywhere. I got really, really annoyed, pulled out a knife and just went. It's old carpet, regardless. If you don't know what types of carpet there are, it's called elephant cord. We have old as fuck elephant cord carpet for our landing, and it sucks because it's really, 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 really fucking rough. It's really, really hard wearing. Like, that shit's older than me, and I can say that with fucking confidence. I think it's like 35. It's been in this house for about 35, maybe even 40 years. It is so hard wearing. And to put it simply, yeah, it's really, 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 really rough. But it's old as shit and it needs replacing. And both me and my dad are aware of that. It's called flammable material, not fancy carpet. Name is elephant cord. Who created the ass? I adjusted the ass. If you want to know what the base model of the avatar is, it's called Godfall. Hi, Terrace. What is that emote? Elephant cord. Yeah, it's like really, really, really rough. Hi. No flammable material. It's flammable? I should tell my dad that, actually. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I modified it. I also adjusted all the rigging on it. Like, I genuinely sat down with the base of the avatar, the base of this avatar, and I just went, hey, yo, full tweaky time. Let's tweaky. So I went through the whole thing and just went, this is getting moved, this is getting removed, this is getting removed, this is getting removed, this is being adjusted, these need rotating, these need to adjustment, these need to all align. It was really tedious. Is it quest compatible? No. No, Emmy. This avatar has been 100% designed specifically for streams. It is not quest compatible because it doesn't care about quests. It is designed specifically for streaming with. It's a custom avatar. I did the clothes. It's custom. It's a custom job across the board. It's a Godfall base, but it's been so heavily modified. It's kind of hard to spot. Is it Goon compatible? Yes, Phoenix, you have seen the other streams. You know, it is Goon compatible. Now I need a new bed. Angie. Goom. Not here on Twitch. I have not seen the other stream. You and I both know that's a lie. It's lootable, very. This has features most avatars don't have in that department. I haven't been to your other platform. I'm a quest comp. What's lootable? I'm not going to talk about it. Hi, Cal. I'm quest only at the moment. I mean, you might be fine if you plug it into the PC. Watch the streams on the other side. They might, yeah. If you're of age and you have access to it, then yes. Also, I'm Fwen. I don't have a pick. Typo. Meant PC. Oh, yeah. In the situation. Sorry. Bad knees. Yeah, if you can plug it into PC, you might be able to do it, but like, yeah. Ow. Just so you know, with this has my branding all over it, it's kind of difficult to yoink. Like, to my knowledge, I'm the only person that does everything on my avatar in the way that I do it, because of just how I am. Yeah. Sorry, I had to sit down. My knee was hurting. It's a bad bruise right now, and it's only getting worse. I'm predicting that by like tomorrow, it's probably going to be really bad. I'm kind of hoping that by Wednesday, it's gone. Chat, what is your plans for the week? Well, I wanna know what your plans are for next week. Can you take a look into the Discord and find it? Hi, Charles. Tara's directing other people into the Discord. Let's go. Speaking of bruises, I bruised my rib somehow. Did you sleep funny? Whenever I bruise my rib, it's because of, yeah, whenever I bruise my rib, it's usually because I, like, I slept funny. Katie, truth or dare? Truth. What's this song? This song is called Cats on Mars. It's from Cowboy Bebop. Can you keep it English, Azoru? Azuzi? Hi. Hi! Plans for this week: drink water, get blood tests, pray. You got this. You got this, gamer. My plans for this week is we're going to be doing some more refinement. We're going to do some more stream refinements. I want to add in the hype train. I want it to go across the bottom. So it, like, whenever someone, like, subscribes or gives bits, it activates it and then does the timer similar to the way it does it for the hype train. I want to try and time it so they work the exact same way. That way it's like gives you guys a heads up of like, hey, if you want to trigger a hype trainer, it goes this way. This week is work. At first I thought I dislocated them again and they were pressing on my lung. Nope, bruised them because I slept slightly different than what I used to. That makes sense. I have a problem with a tendon in my... So, the tendons in your arm are kind of weird because they go from like up here and then they thread between... They thread between the muscle and they go up the arm, like one of your tendons does. And you can smack that. You can smack the tendon and it can inflame. And it basically forces your arm to go up into this position. When I was younger, I smacked my elbow right on the fucking tendon. Right? I smacked it so badly on the tendon. I legitimately... I was like that. I had my arm in like a sling in that position for like 2 weeks. And it took so long for the inflammation to go down. And every so often it flares up. And it's really, really annoying when it does because I usually can't sleep. Because I like to sleep on my side that way. And the other day, it was inflaming for no reason. It's gotten better. Over the years, it doesn't pop up nearly as much. But, it's really weird because it feels like something's going up to your bones and just going like that. It's like trying to spread them out where they don't want to, and it's like, ow. It's like tennis elbow. It's basically like tennis elbow. It sucks. It really is. But yeah. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. But yeah, I get that from time to time. It feels like it's dislocated. It doesn't. This week is work. My plan for the week, look into schooling and find a job to cover the schooling. Ah, that sounds interesting. I don't have any truths. Sorry, my brain empty. That's okay, Emmy, don't worry about it. Yeah, the problem of not being under 18 anymore, everything hurts when you sleep wrong. Kitty getting spread? Huh? What do you mean? Wait, you mean to tell me most people don't deal with stuff like till they pass 18? No, I was dealing with that problems. I was dealing with my problems with my joint with my elbow joint hurting when I was like 13, 14 years old. It's different for everyone, but by rule of thumb, when you hit about 20, you'll just randomly have a body part that hurts for no reason, and then every few years, it like adds another joint. By the time you're 60, most of your body should be hurting. It shouldn't. Life should not be like that. If you take care of yourself, it's not like that. But in general, yeah. You might just need to adjust your sleeping position. I was gonna ask if the stream's 18 plus, or do you do 18 plus streams? Yes and yes. I don't have it tagged on my stream though. I should really, but I don't feel like I need to. Like, I feel like adding the 18 plus tag is nothing but detrimental. Yeah, I see people doing it. Like, at the end of the day, like, I know I should, but like at the end of the day, I'm not I am, yes, I'm a LewDtuber. Yes, I do lewd content, but my streams aren't like exclusively me throwing my ass back on stream and throwing ass. Hello? Buddy? Hi. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not like on stream fucking throwing it back every day. Most of my joints hurt already occasionally, and that's not because of sleeping. Oh yeah, with it, sleeping is like the one thing that happens, and it's like, oh, that's a new pain. You just get weirdly enough, when it comes to the sleeping pain, it's you find something really, really comfortable. You find a position which is really, really comfortable, and your body goes, not today, fuck you. And then you just get yeeted. Does that count as throwing yourself? Yes. No more. I thought you put your ass on camera for stream sometimes. No, I'm wholesome. What do you mean, Emmy? I'm wholesome. I'm wholesome. What do you mean? Right now, my hip joints don't like existing. I don't know why. Oh, Rose. Was it? So, if you're cis female, when you get into your early 20s, your hip will do this annoying roll thing. It'll do this like a really annoying roll thing, which causes it pain. And if you're trans, you basically get that happening instantly, and they'll do this annoying thing as well. If you're trans, it'll do this roll thing, and it'll also do this widening thing. It's fucking uncomfortable, but it goes away after a couple years. The most wholesome and very, very cute. Thank you. It is definitely not the focus of the streams here. Yeah, it's more like an occasional invite rather than... It's like an occasional invite rather than a focus of the streams, and that's what I try to do. I know... By the way, I know for a fact if I want to grow myself stupidly fucking well, I would do it constantly. Like, I would figure out any and every way to get my ass on screen for prolonged periods of time. And I would just do that. I'm not for cis female being suffering from the hip issue down, so I can't tell what's new and what's old. You'll be fine, Rose. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll find a comfort spot. It could be posture. It could actually be posture. Do you want to know a really, really good trick? Do you want to know a really, really good trick? If you've got bad posture, chat. I'm about to spit some fucking hardcore, like, good posture tricks on you. Would you like to know the best way to actually get yourself really, really good posture? It's really simple. Rose, I think you'll actually like this. Would you like to know the trick to vastly improving your posture? Would you like to know, chat? Would you like to know the ultimate trick on improving your posture all around? Every day, when you go for like a walk, be it 5-minute walk or an hour walk, every time you go out for a walk for any period of time, here is the trick. That is it. Hands back, hook your hands together, just take your hands behind your back and hold on to your other hand, and you walk like that. Whenever you go for a walk, just walk like that. You don't have to do it the whole time. If you're going to the store to go get food, you walk to the store like that, and then on the walk back you can carry your bag. But as long as when you're going out for prolonged walks, you do that, I guarantee you, over time, your chest will sit properly, your hip will roll properly, and your posture vastly improves. And it's a really, really quick trick. The fuck was happening with your stairs? I was walking up the stairs, and the top step had a hole in it, which was flared upwards. It went like that, and it flared upwards. And if you didn't know, did you know that if there is a 2mm difference on your stairs, you can fall up them? So this flare going up like that, and it was pitch black, my toe went straight into the hole, and I just went bang. That's all that happened. So I was walking up the stairs and just fell up the last step. But yeah, if you want to know a good trick for good posture, hands behind your back, and you just walk around. It makes a world of difference. It improves your upper posture. It makes your neck sit straight. Be aware though, as you get older, like, I want to say when you're in like your mid to late 50s, stop doing it. The reason why is because if you go into your, when you're younger, your posture is shit. Your posture in general is just shit, so walking around like that is actually good for you because it improves your posture. Once you hit the age of about 55, I want to say once you hit the age of about 55, maybe 60, stop doing it and pull your arms back towards the front, because otherwise you're going to be like that and you're going to be hunching like it. The hunch will come back, and because your arms will be down here, you're essentially pulling your balance backwards, so when you stop doing it, you're going to go like that. Trust me. Do I need to join your world and scold you for your lack of coordination? Why would you need to do that, Crafty? Or Crafty? I was walking up the stairs in pitch black with fucking food, and the top step on dark maroon red carpet had a hole on the top step I didn't know was there. My toe went into the hole and I fell to my knees. It has been fixed. I don't know why it took an injury to fix it when I told my dad that needs fixing a while ago, but it's been fixed. But yeah, trust me. Rose, trust me. Chat, trust me. Go for a walk and try it. Your posture will vastly improve quite quickly. And it will stop, like, it will, when you first start doing it, you'll get a little bit of like shoulder pain and scapular pain, but after like a week or two, you'll be like, actually, that's kind of tight. But I don't hunch. My posture is so straight that it could be used as a measurement. This is why we don't climb stairs in the dark, chat. Mega, that's the problem. My dad decided to change all the lighting in the house to like a dark red light. So it doesn't matter. Every room, I have the brightest room in my house. Every other room in this house, right? Every other room in my house is dark as fuck. It sucks. Kitty has Minecraft redstone torchlight. Basically, yes, Mega. Basically, fucking yes. My dad decided to go for the warm red lights in every room, and my room has like warm light. I have adaptive lights. I have a ring light on the back of my PC that I can control the brightness with and the temperature with, and I love it. Great for doing makeup, by the way. I always turn it to cool. It really, really helps. I come says in the dark all the time. I actually pay back compared to all other people's views. Yeah, same here. Genuinely same here. I just didn't expect the hole. I didn't expect the fucking hole. Why are you making it out like I walked up? Why you're making it out like I intentionally went down on my knees? I hurt myself and you're laughing at me. Don't be mean. That's what she said. Yes, that's what I said. Walking in the dark is easy for my eyes anyways. I had a bowl. I had a bowl about that big in front of me. I was walking up the stairs, I had a bowl right in front of me. I couldn't see the steps. That is how streaming works. Oh, terrace. Not my member, okay. What do you got? Okay, chat. What do you actually got? What are you? What are all of you up to this week? What games are you playing? What shows are you watching? Because I've been watching a Korean food show on Netflix called Culinary Class Wars, and I am not going to fucking lie. It is so fucking good. I'm like, why the fuck is this so good? still can't comprehend that people struggle seeing in the dark. I feel like you're trying to take the piss out of me because I can't see in the dark. I'm not a fucking bat. I helped my bestie adopt a cat yesterday and changed her tire after she slammed into a pothole. Birdie quest. Yee. Soon done with leveling. Soon done with leveling all my Final Fantasy classes. I'm hoping that goes well. I'm hoping you get that soon. And you're not getting bored of it yet. I want to get City Skylines 2 so I can have a side game project thing. Like, I really want to get a, I really need a side game similar to Satisfactory where it's like I go in and I focus on one thing and then I can come out of it whenever I want. And I feel like City Skylines 2 could be that game. Partly I am messing with you and still trying to understand why people struggle to in low light to borderline dark areas. I actually don't see badly in the dark, Rose. It's actually more down to the fact that part of the environment changed in an environment where you don't want it to change. And my vision was obscured. I had a bowl which was literally about this big. It was about that big. It was about here. And my feet literally never really went beyond where the bowl is. And I was traveling upstairs and there was a physical change which I didn't see. So it just happened. Playing through Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and Crash Bandicoot 4. I got the Crash Bandicoot trilogy game and I want to play it, but I'm like mentally trying to remember how to defeat one of the bosses and I'm like, oh shit. But it's pretty good gameplay wise. That's cool. It's very tedious. I am sore and I'm adoring the cat she got. He is such a little shy baby and is so adorable. Oh, do you want to know what happened this morning? I was vacuuming my kitchen. I was vacuuming my kitchen because we have a little rug in there and it was covered in crap and it needed vacuuming, so I vacuumed it. And I was vacuuming the back door and I noticed through the glass my neighbor's cat. My neighbor's cat was out there. And I was like, bet, shut the kitchen door, shut the bathroom door so they don't run in case they ran in. I opened my door. I gave him all the scratchies and the scratchies. And he's a grey short hair. He's a grey British short hair. And I love him to death. I want to get a ginger cat and I want to call it Tony Chopper. But I'm also very tempted to get another cat, call a ginger cat, and call it Dorito. Chat, should we get a cat and call it Dorito? I feel like a ginger cat called Dorito would be adorable. I see exactly excellently in the dark. Bright light is where I struggle actively enough due to light. Rose, do you have blue eyes? Do you have blue or grey eyes? Because that's a common trait of people with blue or grey eyes. Exactly, it's why I don't go outside during winter. Certain light it hurts my eyes a lot. Yep. Ginger cat called Cheeto. No, I want to get one and call it Dorito. I feel like that would be adorable. Mango. No! Unfortunately, yeah, I have blue eyes. It's a common trait of people with blue eyes that they can see quite well in the dark. It's also a common trait as well that we can see higher saturations, but bright lights are where we struggle. I have blue-green eyes. I don't have. My sister has blue-gray eyes, so hers are like bright. She has like almost white eyes. Mango should name it Katie Cat. No, I want to call it Cheeto. I want to call it Cheeto because I think Cheeto would be adorable. I get him a orange. I'll get him like a purple collar with like a tufty. I know it's why better stay inside. More crunchy cat.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Bridget. Oh, yeah. Hi, Bridget. How are you doing? Sorry, I was about to say hello to you, but I got distracted with other people. How are you doing, sweetie? You okay? You okay? I just bought a 32-inch QD OLED blue. Bye money. Oh, I have a 32-inch, I have a 32-inch IPS display. It's a, what is it? It's a mini IPS display. I fucking love this thing, and I'm in a mental situation where the only upgrade I can do now is to OLED. And I'd love to, but it's so hard to do. It's so hard to do. They're so expensive. They're so expensive. I'm actually, my TV downstairs is actually having problems. I might try to convince Dad to go for an OLED. But it's like, hey, that TV downstairs, it's 55-inch. You should go for an OLED next. It's starting to die as well, and it's kind of frustrating because, it's really frustrating because, like, at the end of the day with my dad's TV, the reason why it's failing is because it's just like the RAM in it can't keep up with what we do on it anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just cache logged, or the cache is clogged up and it just needs clearing. But it's like, I don't know how to clear it on a TV. I might look into the brand and see if I can do like a quick factory reset to see if it fixes the issue. But like randomly on Netflix, it would start like lagging, and then the whole TV cuts out, and I have to turn it off on the mains and turn it back on again. I need to look into what the problem is, see if it's just a common issue or if it's just a burnt out part of the hardware. We do have the Xbox. I'm kind of hoping that next year they yeah, I'm kind of hoping that like next year we get to like hear about I'm hoping that Xbox does like a 25, either like a 20-year anniversary or 25 year. I want them to do an anniversary version of the 360. I think the Xbox, I think them doing the Xbox 360 Xbox 360S or X anniversary edition would be fucking cool. They just put the Series S, the Xbox Series S or X hardware into an old Xbox 360 case, upgrade its cooling, and go, boom, anniversary edition, modern console, old look. I think everyone would love that. I still use a 200 TV I bought 7-ish years ago. Could be wrong on the time. Do you want to know what I actually really want with TVs? Rose, chat, do you want to know what I really want from TVs moving forward? Which I know will never happen. Do you want to know what I want? I want TVs to stop adding in so many extra layers of bullshit and making them smart. I want TVs to be the extension part of a TV. I want the TV to be simply the interface. Why is it that you get a good TV, here's the thing, you get a TV, you can get a good TV, but the parts which always fail are the smart components, which are always shit. I want the TV to be the screen. And when you're in the store, you can choose on a smart TV connection for it. Like, for example, Apple TV, Fire Stick TV, Google TV, every type, there's like there's already smart TV attachments you can get that can go onto a TV. For your TV, if it's a smart TV, most likely they have continued development in the OS and just don't care about the old models, so the OS just needs more hardware than the old models have. That's the thing! It shouldn't... Terrace, do you remember back... I'm gonna say this. Back in, like, the early 2000s, and I want to say that back in the early 2000s, it was all about optimization with what you got. Now it's like, hey, we've got no standard. Why don't we work towards, like, strictly speaking, if you have a new TV and it's got really, really good hardware in it, right? But they're developing the shit on the smart TV to work with their old shit more efficiently, that just means that the new shit runs way smoother. I don't think that's a problem. Why is it that, like, it's like the problem with, like, phones. They go, oh, we've got the new iPhone 28. We had to discontinue the iPhone 20 because it's so outdated now. It's like, why don't you make it work on the iPhone 20 and then the iPhone 28 is just so much more efficient? Best thing you can do is hook up Xbox and don't care about the smart features on the TV. That's what we do, Terrace! Do you want to know what happens? The Xbox talks to my smart TV and says to it, hey, I'm a smart TV. Can I interact with you very smartly? Like, for example, you can use my TV remote with my Xbox. Really, really cool feature. Problem, it uses the smart side of the TV, meaning it crashes whenever the TV crashes. So the Xbox turns off and everything breaks at the same time. It's like, bitch, you're a fancy universal remote. What the fuck? Oh god, the machines that are talking, everyone panic. I buy dumb display monitors. I want the de-shittification of hardware. I want hardware to just be simply the hardware it should be. Smartphones are kind of an exception. Smartphones in general are very much an exception. We don't need like a calculator, a GPS, a phone, an iPod, and all that shit in our pocket anymore. That's fine. That just lightens our load. But when it comes to shit in the home, I want a TV to be a TV, and I want a console to be like having it so it like talks to it. Having it so the smart part of the TV simply talks to the device, so you don't have to have the Xbox controller. That shit's okay. I'm okay with that. But like, come on. Even having it so when you're in they can literally have it so you go into the store and be like, hey, we got this new TV. You can take off the smart module and move it onto your next PC, on your next computer. Or 2-3 years down the line, you go, hey, we've got a new model of the smart TV module. Would you like to upgrade it? And they go, yeah, sure. And then you go in with your old one, you hook it up and it transfers everything over. You come home and go, bonk. Won't happen. Oh yeah, too easy. Hello, saw the title and immediately thought, fair. I did the same to the corner I broke my toe on. I fell up the stairs because of a hole. My knee hurts. That is too costly to produce. It'd be cheaper to produce. Terrace, it's technically cheaper to produce and it puts less e-waste out into the world. You know why? Every time a TV fucking breaks, it's usually because of one of the smart devices these days. It makes it cheaper, because then they could just replace the cheaper, that module. I go, you wanna, okay, cool. Here's the new module, done. Cool, done. There is like, I can't remember which part it is. There is a chip on smart TVs which breaks more often than anything. And it's like a it's like a $1 or $2 part. And they have to tear apart the whole TV for it. Building stuff to be repairable is not cheaper, it costs more. I didn't say make it repairable. I didn't say make it repairable. Do you want to know what they could do? Tarish, do you want to know what they could technically do? They could, if they design a rear I/O system for every TV, they standardize the rear I/O of every TV, right? And then they have it so the smart TV section can just go bunk, slide in, boom. It could literally just be a USB. It could end up having like a USB-C, 2 HDMI's, an eARC connector, and a power connector. Standardization won't happen. I know. Do you really think they will talk to each other? Well, I know they won't. They want their standard to be the new standard. That's the problem we have. It's one of the problems we have with, like... Oh, what was it? It's the, like, one of the problems we have with, like, fucking, PC parts, with, like, the front I/O. Do you know what's really funny about the front port I/O on computer motherboards these days? They're all the fucking same, but they refuse to acknowledge it. It's like, hey, PC cases, you could literally just create an adapter which goes bonk, done, all of it in there. They know they can do it. All front I/O has been the same for about 5-10 years at this point. But then they go, well, no, we want it so you can put in what you want. I'm like, no one wants that. They just want to go. People want done. Just give us a little connection. It's not difficult. Just give us a little connection, please. I'm tired of sitting there with fucking tweezers going, which one of these is the reset button? And then get it wrong. Or I get it in backwards. It doesn't matter if it's backwards, by the way. Or put it in the hardware LED. That one annoys the shit out of me. Power button turns on the power LED. Ow. It is because someone will own the patent for the connector and everyone else won't want to use it. So you create an open patent, which means no one gets paid for it. But Terrace, you say you say that, but PCI is a standardization, ATX is a standardization, ITX is a standardization, MATX is a standardization, the 80+ rating system is a standardization. We have standardization. Just accept it. The thing is already in place. They just need to create a fucking plug which has it all in place. Yes, but PC manufacturers don't want standards. The bits that we put in. They want that everyone buys their stuff. Okay, you're not wrong in that department. It's really fucking annoying when you go near. Like, if it is actually really annoying with that, because if you want to if you want to build a stealth PC using an Asus stealth graphics card, you need to get the stealth motherboard with it, and for it to work properly, you also need to then get the stealth fucking case and one of their stealth power supplies, and it's like, hey, you just spent $7 grand on like 5 parts, where if you went with any other brand, it would have cost you like 3, because you had to get the Asus logo. Cause fuck you. How often do you buy a TV? I got rid of my TV about 3 or 4 years ago, actually. Soon after my bitch ex-roommate moved out, I got rid of my TV, remember? And my dad gets a TV roughly every 3 or 4 years, actually. We're due an upgrade, thinking about it. I think he was looking at TVs the other day. Ow, ow, ow. Saying that, my dad will get a new TV roughly every 4 or 5 years. A person he works with will get a new TV twice a year. And he is dumb. You remember Quantum TV? Do you remember Quantum TV with how he did his, where he did his TV tuning shit? And all he did was crank up the fucking saturation, bump up the sharpness, and then just turn around and fucked with the gamma to make it look meh. You remember that? You remember Quantum TV doing that? And it was shit? Yeah, he would do that. He does that and wonders why every single one of his TVs looks shit. It's like, well, one, you've got motion smoothing turned it on, which makes everything feel weird. And I'm just sitting there going like, look, if I go around his house, I could tune his TV to like perfection. He'll still get a new TV. I would do it, charge him like 100 quid, and then come home, and then 3-4 months later, I'd have to go in and do it again. But no, when it comes to me with TVs, I'm like, the next time I buy a TV will be when I get my own place. Unless my dad offers me the TV that he's got downstairs. I'm like, where the fuck am I putting that thing? 55-inch TV in here? What the fuck? Why, how often do you buy a new TV, huh? Hi, Emmy! Hi! I bought like 6 Roku Ultras in 2019 and they're still working great. I haven't even bought one. I'm not gonna lie. The last TV I bought was a 3D TV. The last TV I bought was a 3D TV. It was one that where you put the glasses on and everything was 3D. I thought, this is the future of TVs. I want to get one early because I think 3D TVs are the best option for TVs moving forward. A year or 2 later, they're dead. Shit, I was wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed off at myself. But also, I also put money into Ouya. If you remember Ouya. But yeah, that was a thing. My parents bought a new one last year. The one before was years before that. I haven't bought a TV in years, but at some point I need to get a new one. Oh, my plan is I'm not bothering to get a new TV until I move out and get my own place. And my plan is I'm going to save up, get enough money to get my own place and have a good amount of money on top of it to like take my sleep space, take my workplace and make it good. And then on top of that, maybe get a comfy couch and a good TV set up for downstairs. I don't want to fucking paint everything. I just want to make it feel comfy. Oh yeah, Y also had a TV with active shutter glasses. Saw exactly 2 movies on that. I feel ignored. Emmy, you're not ignored! I need your help. What do you need help with? What does damage do? I told you what it does. What do you need? What do you need help with, huh? What is wrong? What is wrong? I just came back. What is up? You're not ignored. But at some point I need to get a new one. I think if I get a TV, I'm going OLED. I want to get a good cutie. I want to get a good cutie OLED. I want to sit down again. My knee hurts. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. But yeah. Yeah, damaging me just does the RuneScape thing. It is okay, I got my eye on you. But what is wrong? Why do you all feel ignored, Emmy? What is up? What is wrong? I mean, I'd gladly sell my soul for a TV for shits and giggles. I'm trying to decide to get a profile picture for Discord, but I cannot decide on background, and what makes it more stressful is the fact I need to decide before the 26th. When you say PFP, do you mean profile picture? Profile picture, do you want to know what I do for profile pictures, Emmy? A good profile picture for content creators should just be an emote that they like. Go for an emote that you like. Look at mine. And go for a neutral background, which helps it pop. Use color theory. The dominant color for me is, like, with my face, it's the orange around with my hair. So a soft purple background really helps it pop further. You can just go neutral. If you want to go extra, add a bit of drop shadow. You need to remember, profile pictures are tiny, so making the face bigger, you could literally just have it so the profile picture is genuinely just this. That could literally just be it, like... Something like that. Perfectly fine. Yeah, something like that, perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's the thing. I'm trying to decide on a plain profile picture of a game because the new updates are coming out on the 26th, and I need a theme to fit the roleplay. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character? Like, you can just go for your favorite character. If you don't have a favorite character but you have a favorite class, go for the favorite class. If you can't find a favorite class or class, no, it's roly-poly. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? Should I be concerned? Do I need to call your doctor? Here, let me send it in game chat. I can't check now. I can't check that whilst I'm live. I want a bath. It's Sunday. I get to wash my hair today. If you didn't know, I get really excited whenever I get to wash my hair because it makes me feel really nice and clean. I wash my hair twice a week. I wash it on a Sunday, on a Thursday. Every Sunday, every Thursday. It makes me feel nice and fresh. Hi, Neff! Hi! How you doing? I'm annoyed that I don't get to see you next month. But how you doing, gorgeous? Hi! Hi! You can check it after stream. I will look. Neff, how are you? Oh, of course, it's Fort of Nights. Oh, it's a Fortnite thing? I'm okay. Sobering up from being high as fuck. Did you get high? Was I not invited? I could have gotten drunk. I could have stroked your inner thigh again. I missed that. You have really, really nice legs. Neff's hot, by the way. Total Dommy Mommy vibes. Total Dommy Mommy vibes. Very much. Would have happily let her pin me down at TwitchCon last year. She actually wanted to, but didn't. I think we intimidated each other a little bit. She's hot. I will say that. Bad Kitty. You can spray all the shit you want on me. I'm fine. I was with Bade. You were high with Bade? I keep sending them really stupid TikToks. You need to invite me, Neff. You know you're free to slide into my fucking DMs anytime you want. You need to invite me to things. I am an introvert. Okay, I'm not introvert. I'm ambivert, but I naturally will lean into fucking introvert shit. You need to invite me. I need to be adopted by an extrovert. I just need the extroverts in my life to realize that if you leave her alone for too long, she will cocoon. She will cocoon. I will take all of my bedding, put it at the bottom of my bed, and make a fucking fortress next to my mini fridge. I will be umphy as fuck. I will umphy so well. I will umphy so hard. Real. I'm not even joking. I am an ambivert who will actively lean myself into like introvert ways. Read my messages, please. But for closure, it's a bug that is gonna be added to Fortnite called Roly Poly. With the name, it's a bug that rolls. Okay. I don't know what to make of that. I don't do Fortnite. Yeah, the blanket pillow for it or cozy. Yeah! Do you know what's really funny? I can pull out my old blankie. Blankie? Why the fuck did I say blankie? I can pull out my winter blanket. I've got two blankets. I've got my summer blanket and my winter blanket. My winter blanket is big and poofy. My summer blanket is also poofy, but not as thick. So I will take that and then dump it on the floor. Hello, welcome into the stream. How are you? Okay, it is still a nerd though. I very much am. I very much am. Bros, I am hella nerdy. I will nerd out on city skylines for days. How many blankets do you have? 2. I got 2 blankets. I got a summer blanket and a winter blanket. And the winter blanket is very thick and warm. It's actually a problem. It makes it really, really hot. Like last year I couldn't do it until like December. This year if it's hot, I'm hoping it's colder this year. I want snow. I haven't had snow in a hot minute. Prove it. Describe the lore of your favorite RPG. RuneScape. Would you like me to deep dive into the Elder God lore of RuneScape? I could totally do RuneScape lore. I can teach you about Zaros. I don't think you want me doing that. How thick is it? My winter one's like that thick. Do it. Never played RuneScape. So in RuneScape there are the Elder Gods. The Elder Gods are 4. The Elder Gods are 4 ancient beings. You have Bick, Wick, Ma, and Jazz. Those are the 4 ancient RuneScape gods. Each one of them holds different elements. Bick bought, no, I was wrong. Was it, you had Bick, Ma, Full, and Jazz? Yeah, I was right. Yeah, Bick, Full, Jazz, and Ma. Yeah, those are the names. Each one of them encompasses different elements of what creates life. Jazz was the bringer of the bringer of time and space and brought magic. Full is the fire of life and destruction. Ma was malnourished and never fully became an ancient god. And was left back on her homeworld. I can't remember what the other ones are. I didn't really get that into that in RuneScape lore. It wasn't really introduced when I was playing actively. But to put it simply, the ancient RuneScape lore, there are like 5. There was meant to be 5 ancient gods. One of them was malnourished and never became a god. The best way to describe the lore, without going into detail, is Marvel Celestials. Every planet created has a god placed into the middle of it, and it absorbs belief. They absorb belief and prayer and magic into this core, and they use it to create new ancient gods. And then they zip from that universe and go to another one to create another universe. And in the remnants of them creating ancient gods, they ultimately create minor gods, which then become the proper gods in RuneScape, like Bandos. You have Bandos, you have Armadil, you've got Zaros, Seren, Zamorak, and Brassica Prime, and Saradomin. It's quite a lot of minor gods. Each one of those encompasses different parts of humanity. And blah blah blah, ancient god wars, blah blah blah, there's another ancient god wars, blah blah blah, now there's an elden god wars, blah blah blah, now there's also new god wars, but it's a whole thing. There's also Turok. Turok is also there's a giant boar that flew through space. It landed. Are those gods tasty? The only two which I have seen die so far are Bandos and Tuska. I don't know why I said Turok before. Tuska. Tuska's a giant boar that flew through space. And you fought on its back and it had a portal to another universe. Yeah, that was a fun one. I remember that. That was introduction of raids. But no, RuneScape lore is actually really, really solid. I actually enjoyed that. Where did Neff go? Where did it... Rose, you made me scare away the hot chick. What the fuck? You made me scare away the hot goth mummy. Fuck's sake. I'm sad now. Thank you for the follows, by the way. No, I'm not going, yay, I didn't scare her away. I nutted out. I know she's a WoW nut. I know she's a WoW nut. She could drag me into WoW anytime, though. I will probably end up crying. I'll end up crying in 3D. Sorry, it's okay. She's still here. We got to keep Goth memory. You're on EU. I can't drag you into WoW. I'd never played WoW. I can start in any server I want, sweetie. I've never played. If I have never played, I can start on any server. Or am I locked in? I've never played. I've never played. I'm not locked in on a server if I've never played it. I'm still still too high for this, Rob. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you wanna lay down on my lap, and I can like stroke your hair and hum music to you? I can just be like, wait, I won't lay down. Come here. I can just be like, I'm perfectly stable. Just don't know how possible hyping players is in WoW. I don't know, I've never played WoW. I've never played WoW. I'm good when it comes... Here's the thing. If a game takes a lot of planning, my brain will my brain will go full autistic mode and do deep layer planning, okay? I'm not even joking. I have a RuneScape plan written out on my computer to max my entire account. And I'm already halfway there. I'm not even joking. Like, I have like a series, I have like a do this to get this, use these items to get this, use this to get this, use this to get this, sell these items which you get from this, and this to then get this, to then do this, and then you get to do this. And I'm like, okay, cool. Oh yeah, I don't know if you would survive being in WoW. What, too much autism? Or would I just get bored? Discontinuing higher end stuff for me at least. WoW. Oh, I'm 100% sure you would not survive catching up in 14. Too much to do. Depends. Oh yeah, I don't. When it comes to me with Final Fantasy, my ex-roommate, my abusive ex-bitch of a roommate, killed me ever wanting to go near it. The way that they obsessed over that shit to the point where it was like every fucking time me talking to them about needing to get our finances in order so we could like move out, them going, but Final Fantasy. Depends on what. Yeah, I can understand that. She's really fucking annoyed the crap out of me. She still randomly tries to get back into my life, by the way. Like, I will randomly get a fucking, like, DM from her being like, oh, can we, like, make... No. Well, I was basically make number go up, do harder content, has a great story, but not so long story, and they're great PvP and WoW. So if you like gearing characters and progressing, then WoW is a good game for you. I play RuneScape. My entire RuneScape career is I don't want to be around people. Let me cut this tree for 6 months straight. Do you know what's really funny, by the way? When I went to college, I spent my entire summer vacation before going to college playing RuneScape. And I got 99 woodcutting in 8 weeks. I had an 8-week summer vacation before going to college. I maxed out woodcutting in RuneScape in 2 months. I didn't even upgrade my gear very much. I think I got to the rune hatchet and then stopped. My whole thing is, if I can avoid people, I avoid them. I felt guilty in RuneScape, by the way, doing PvP because my brain goes, but they work so hard for their equipment. Why would I want to take that away from them? That makes me feel sad. And I'm just sitting there going like, they probably fucking murked some kid who got lucky on a fucking like dust demon slayer task, okay? You're fine. Trust me when I say you're fine. Like, seriously, bitch? You're fucking fine. I'm like, yeah, good point. They probably murked a kid, got that gear, they ain't innocent, fucking murder them. Go for it. Cool. And now I'm in a situation, like, everything I got on my account in RuneScape, I got through actually getting the items myself. Including the super high-end gear. That shit's difficult. That shit hard. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy would be perfect for that. Don't know how much you can solo WoW. I know in RuneScape you can literally do the entire game through entirely soloing. Apart from raids, you need people for raids, which is why I never did raids in RuneScape. Apart from 2, because I wanted the achievement, which I did do. You can solo a lot more than you used to be able to. I'm pretty sure that's just because of content becoming unaccessible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because of content becoming unaccessible, so they made it more accessible by making it solo content. But WoW is mostly a game with friends game. Yeah! I think I'm true introverted for WoW. Maybe. But other than, like, getting high and playing WoW, Neff, how have you been? I miss you. You should, like, slide into my DMs more often, by the way. Well, the second 11 was the first MMO. 14 was the second MMO. Huh? I struggle playing multiplayer games too. I like having my own adventure. That's one of the things that I like when it comes to like Satisfactory, is I get to choose what I do when I want to choose to do it. Short of like Warframe and a couple others, I usually do my own thing. Katie, do you do it? How do you not lose your mind with your parent who you have to do everything for because apparently they lose common sense when dealing with tech? Furious, do you want to know what I did? Do you want to know what I did with my parent? Do you want to know what I did with my dad when it comes to him and tech? I moved him to an iPad and told him if he ever has questions, go to the Apple Store. He goes every week. I moved my dad to an iPad and he goes every fucking week. And I told him to go ask Apple. Oh, I'm great. I'm just trying to figure out why someone removed me. Do you want to talk about it in DMs? We can talk about it in DMs. Why is my top what? Oh, yeah, my huge tits. We can talk about that in DMs if you want, Naf. Or in call, maybe. Oh no, you do your stream. I just have no idea, but it's their choice. We can talk about it in DMs after my stream if you want. We can talk about it in DMs. Baby girl, DM me. We can talk about it in DMs if you want. I'm always here if you need me. I may be like a background character to a lot of people, but I'm always gonna be here, okay? Okay? By the way, loving the pics you've been posting up on the Twitter. I will call it Twitter, by the way. Until Elon changes back to Twitter, it will be Twitter. I will punch a wall till I need an arm amputation. I don't know why my brain saw punch and my brain said tongue punch fart box for some reason, and I was like, what the fuck, brain? You didn't read the whole sentence, you saw punch and went tongue punch fart box. You dumb fuck. What the hell? I'm blaming Neff. I'm just seeing them in chat and my brain just goes there. I like how Furious is the one getting sprayed. I'm gonna get attacked now, aren't I? No! Don't do it, Furious. No. No, 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 no. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare, bad, bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
I've been told off. I'm sorry. You get the audio tell off. I guess. That was a bit loud. Do I need to turn that down? I can turn that down. Let me turn that down. Just a smidgen. There we go. Just heard Michael Reeves where? I turned it down. Wait, I might need to turn that down a little bit further thinking about it. That is like 2 decibels lower. There we go, cool.
Shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare, bad, bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
Still loud? Better? What is this thing you the developers? It's for... I can turn it down more. We'll turn it down more. I'll go for... the thing is where the damage sounds. Love Michael Reeves unhingedness. Did you see them at the streamer games? I think it was streamer sports day. He did like the beam thing and he pulled up his shirt and he's just got like wads of cash and he goes up to all the judges and gives them all like $20. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, he did a dumb. He did that. It was funny. Who's on? Let me see who's on. I'm so out of the loop with loop. I only saw clips of that event after it was done. I mean, same. A problem I have with so many of them, with like so many events is, unless you're one of the people invited, you never know it's going to be fucking happening. And it sucks. It's like, hey, if you inform more people of this happening and you can get it out there for more people, you might be able to get more people to watch it on their streams and react to it, which is just good for you. Oh my, that is the most microwave things I've heard in a while. Yeah. I love how Michael Reeves just literally disappears into the nothingness and then comes back like 6 to 12 months later and he's still himself. I'm wondering when him and Lily are either gonna A, get married, or B, have kids. I mean, even as a viewer, but true, I don't watch any of the people involved. Yes, yes, Furious? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, there was a, Ludwig did a thing called the Stream, I think it was a Stream Olympics, or a Streamer Sports Day, or the Streamer Games. It was one of those three, and he basically did a thing where loads of content creators and streamers got together, and then did random, like, sports events, and it was just really, really funny. It's 2025, don't assume people want kids, especially now. I know! They can still get married! They can still get married. They've been together for about 5 fucking years now. They were together, but they got together, like, during COVID. They've been together that entire time. Fuck, if I remember right, they moved out and got a place together. I don't know if they exclusively live together in that place, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Am I the only one who feels that when a streamer makes the leap from, like, Twitch over to YouTube, they kind of disappear? It kind of feels like they've become more and more difficult to, like, watch their content. Like, they almost disappear in the grand scheme of streaming and stuff. Like, it was really, really, really funny with, like, Toast. And I want to say with Toast and Tim the Tatman. Specifically Tim the Tatman. Disguised Toast made the move to YouTube. I know, made the move to Facebook. Didn't see shit from them. Right? Tim the Tatman did the exact same thing. He was still there. I occasionally saw some of his shit. But throughout the entire duration he was streaming to YouTube, my brain was like, he quit. I don't know what it is, but it feels like a lot of people, I mean, some people do move to Kick for different reasons. Like, they want more freedom. I'm like, cool, you do you. But, like, with Kick and Twitch in particular, you stay in the streamer sphere. But when it comes to, like, YouTube and Facebook streaming, you kind of disappear way into the background. You're, like, not even part of the periphery. Wait, people stream on Facebook? You didn't know that was a thing? Oh, Furious. I want to say during COVID, there was this huge battle between Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch when it comes to streaming. Twitch is still the king. Kick is starting to, like, pull rank, but has its own problems, as many things do. I mean, Twitch has their problems, Kick has their problems. YouTube has the problem of their streaming service is actual dog shit. Facebook had the problem of you disappeared so badly and the numbers never made sense. Like, every Facebook stream I ever fucking saw had thousands and thousands of viewers and no one talking. You know how Twitch recently cracked down on, like, 1 second. I'm just gonna turn that off on my end. You know how Twitch recently put the foot down with, like, stream fake viewing and shit? There is a person who's been doing nothing but reruns for about 2 years. They did, like, 5 streams and constantly play the reruns. They are on constant reruns and they have ads on constantly, right? They got 5,000 plus viewers, and now they're at like 200 viewers, if that. That's how big the fucking that's how big their bot crackdown has been. It's insane. It's so insane. And it's like, oh, that makes more sense. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Hi. I'm back. Welcome back, Emmy. But yeah, the Facebook streaming shit was so bad. Like, I'm talking bad. Like, hella bad. Like, it was, oh, that's not good. Ads are play. You got a minute till ads play. If you want to get rid of them, you should consider subscribing. Also, side note, I'm gonna put this back on, and then I'm gonna go in here and change the volume on my side. That didn't do shit. What? That is so bad. Oh my fucking god, for a second I thought you were going to sit on the camera. Come here. Don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. Speaking of Kick, I'm watching a Kick stream of someone who got annoyed at Twitch banned because they showed shoulders and hip skin. They stream on both but want more on Kick for now. Furious. Okay, there is a problem with Kick. The one big problem with Kick in terms of streaming is the reputation of the people on the reputation of the people they attract are not good. And it will eventually start moving itself towards what Twitch has. As the platform becomes more popular, it has this inevitability of gradually becoming a second Twitch. I'm not even joking. I'm actually not even joking. In time, people that are moving to Kick will eventually miss Twitch because they'll realize that, oh, the revenue split that they promised us is now closer to what Twitch has. Oh, their terms of service is very similar to Twitch. Oh, this, oh, that. As advertisers step up that aren't like crypto casinos, it will eventually get to the point of being a copy pasta of Twitch. Nice ass, Katie. Thank you. I'll work on it myself. I do like 500 squats a day. Please do, but not on here. Other platform, Wednesday. I could do it Wednesday, as long as my knee is not fucking up. Terrace! Do you hear what I hear? Also, I don't trust Mr. Reeves with kids. He has too many tasers. Oh, I think Terrace, I think Michael Reeves as a parent would be a great parent. I think he'd make a great dad. I think Michael Reeves I think Michael will legitimately get a kid, and I am not joking. He will probably put together he will probably do like an automated AI thing where it is like, oh, I got sick and tired of my baby waking me up every night wanting for me to rock his crib, so I made it so whenever he cries, the crib starts rocking. Here's how I did it. And he turns around and he starts off and he starts rocking it way too heavily, and it's going like that. He said, well, that's not good for the baby. Time to settle it down. And he works on settling it down, making it more kid friendly, and it's still janky as fuck, but it's still a thing, and it works. And it yes. Hey, come closer to the camera. What's that? What's wrong? What are you talking about? I think if Michael Reeves has a kid, I think he'd be a great dad. What's up? What is up? You're cute. So is Neff. Neff is precious. Neff is adorable. I will keep hitting on you, Neff, just so you know. If you are still here, I will endlessly hit on you. I wish I got to bite you. I hate that I'm not going to TwitchCon this year. Next year, maybe. You know I never seen the back of your head. Why the fuck would you want to see the back of my head? What is interesting about the back of my head? Huh? Frios, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that statement? What the fuck? Are you okay? Are you okay? I want to see how the hair splits. It's just like that. It's just like that. Is that okay? It'll work. See? Wait. Like that. Hello? I think they want to see that ass. Hi, Jake!
Shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare, bad, bad.
What did
tomato
I do?
Bad. Tomato loser girl, bad.
They wanted to see the back of my hair, so I showed them. You wouldn't be surprised how some people style their hair. I need to actually learn how to properly style my hair. I think I'm going to start doing that as a weekly thing. I might try go emo style for a giggle. For like I think I might do like a week of emo girl styles. That'll be funny. Basically, just drag out my hair straight and over that. Well, yeah, but I did want to see the hair. Jake, how are you? I wanna. You wanted cat pics? I like kitty pictures. Cat pictures look amazing. I like seeing pictures of kitties. I might get banned. I'm not gonna lie. I might get banned for the TikTok that went up today on TikTok. They like banning me for the most minor of things, and I'm like, you're taking this out of context. I awaken. Good morning, hot dog. Good morning. How are you doing today? Are you doing good? Good morning. Chat, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hi. Can we get a good morning in chat? Chat, can we get some good mornings? Is someone behind you? Is it the ocean? I'm aware of its presence. It is a big soup. It is very big soup. Look how big the soupy is. It is all soupy, no poopy. It's all there. My shorts are getting banned. How dare? Wolfie, the thing is, I'm pretty sure my TikToks are they've basically taken the fucking algorithm and looked at like P25 and just went, hey, we're gonna put your nuts in a fucking vice if you want this platform to survive. Any mention of anything sexual, just say it was banned for sexual, just sexual endangerment. And then it's like, but I'm talking about petting cats. What the fuck? It does. They used to block the video and then you appealed it. Now it's your account got banned. Fuck you. And it's fucking up momentum. Like every week or two, it's like every Sunday, it's like, hey, go fuck yourself. We love that. I don't because it takes about 2 weeks to build up good momentum on TikTok, and every time it happens, it has to start over again. Did you know technically the ocean is soup? Thank you for the water. Need that for the orca body. But Katie, that's the joke. I'm aware it's the joke. I'm actually not gonna lie. I think I might just lean into it for like I might just lean into it on Twitter. We love pussy pics. I love pussy pics. They're so I saw a lovely gay pussy this morning. It was so adorable. They had bright orange eyes and they rolled around on their tummy, on their back, and I got to give them belly rubs. And they went to try and scratch me, but then I was like, I noticed that it had been spayed. I went, oh, someone's been in such a way. Someone has made you ready. You can't have children anymore. The ocean is a soup. It is indeed, Cal. It is indeed. Actually, do you wanna? I'm gonna prove my point. I'm gonna check to see if I got banned on TikTok again. Oh! I'm still here. Let's go. Let's go. Still here. I'll give what? Okay, so right now my account is fine. Let's see if I get banned before the end of the stream. It means someone's been mass reporting. So how's Katie? I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? You okay? I'm supposed to please sit down. I mean, what? Why do you want me to sit down? I'm fine. I'm not actually standing on the knee that hurts. I fell up steps and my knee, I made the knee out, but I'm fine. Good, still waking up, but patiently waiting for Tuesday. Why are you waiting for Tuesday? Is it because you like my Satisfactory streams? Chat, are you enjoying my Satisfactory streams? Because I am actually liking the whole slow progress thing that we do. And it's like the whole gradual progress thing that we've been leaning into. By the way, next stream we will be leaning into like space elevator parts. That's like the whole plan. We need to start really looking into space elevator parts. It's gonna be a whole thing. It's like a whole thing. You don't understand the context? I don't understand the context, no. Context usually confuses me more than anything, sweetie. Also, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I didn't say anything. Welcome into the stream. Wait, didn't you have a green outfit on your avatar? No. I've never had a green outfit on my avatar. I had like a teal blue thing a while ago. I had a teal blue shirt and it actually looked like shit. Like the shader on it was dog shit. It never works in any world. That looks green. No. No, it was like a bluey. It was a bluey. It was like a blue-green thing. That was a while ago. I need to look into that. Isn't a video where you said you were gonna sit on one of your friends, but it was a joke? Which one was that? Was that one from this week? That's old. Yeah, that would be like an old outfit. I can't remember. Oh, are you talking about the one where I was threatening my friend that I was gonna sit on their face? That was a dress. That wasn't a jumper. Green outfit. Yeah, that was a blue outfit. That would be the virgin dress that I made. You know the Virgin Killer? I redesigned it and turned it into a dress for the outfit, and I loved it. I thought it looked really, really cool. I want to bring that back. I might bring that back like next year. Could do that for like February, thinking about it. I'm so tired. I am so tired. Chat, when was the last time you had like a really, really, really good sleep where your brain just went, Yeah, I'm gonna relax, like, so much. Love Virgin Killer sweaters for no particular reason. Yeah, I took the, Gamer, I took the Virgin Killer dress, I took the Virgin Killer sweater and I turned it into a dress. I've turned it into a pencil dress. And I was so fucking surprised how fucking amazing the dress looked. And I have recreated that dress several times. And I loved it every single time. The original one was okay. The second one was okay. I was like, yeah. Hi, so tired, I'm dad. Sup, daddy? What's up? I love it when my tracking does that. Yeah, make it look like I'm grinding for no reason. Ow. You lost your dad joke privileges. But Wolfie has got more rights in the community than most of you. They're my editor. Not the first time you've called me that. First time this week. First time this month, technically. Yes. But not the first time this year, I think. Fair, but I am slowly working towards Katie's tenure, so I will have some pull eventually. What do you mean by that? I've been in recovery, lol. I've been trying to figure shit out, and I've been trying to plan things more appropriately, but the big project, which I put in the mod chat, which I'm hoping you've read, by this point, it's not a very big project, but it will have a huge change on how we do things moving forward. It should mean better consistency, higher quality, and all round just better everything, which is what my goal is. Yeah. I've just been in my head a lot. Pull on the tail, it doesn't go pop. It doesn't go pop. It doesn't go pop, it goes... And then I'm on the floor paralyzed. From the ass up. You said Wolfie had a lot more pull due to their position. I was teasing I could have some more say by sticking around in streams over time. They're my editor. That because of their position as my editor. Just a joke, no major meaning beyond that. I'm autistic. Probably. Very likely. My brain doesn't get jokes very effectively. Sometimes I take things literally and I hate that sometimes. I really do. I see the joke, I know the joke, but then my brain goes, are you sure it's a joke? And I go, wait, that might not be a joke. I read the joke, I see the joke, I know it's a joke, but then I go, but what if it's not a joke? And I'm like, wait, what if it isn't a joke? What if it... what if? I'm like, I could laugh at that, but what if it's not a joke? No problem, I have plenty of autistic friends. I don't mind explaining it. If they're is confused. Oh, no, right, I get the joke. My brain just gets confused on if it's a joke, and then goes, but what if it isn't? What if they're taking shit seriously? And I'm like, very true. What if it's not a joke? I enjoy blackmailing her with cringe moments and edits. Wolfie, I want to try and figure out a way of having it so you have access to schedule out content through the scheduling tool I've got. Or the scheduling tool I use. Silly bean. Yeah, I'm silly. I'm so silly. I mean, Katie called me being autistic before I even know. I can sense it. I can sense it in some people. Wolfie, am I wrong? When you're on the spectrum, you sense it when other people are on the spectrum too? It's kind of like a gaydar, but it pops off and you go, wait, I know your spice. I know your neurodivergence. You're neurospicy too. Let's go. And then you chase them down the road because you feel like you found a friend, and then you realize you're being inappropriate and your autism is very showing. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. I made friends with a friends with benefits boyfriend by making a bullshit baby girl picture after meeting him once. Yup, you definitely have that. Yeah. It's the same with the trans star. Do you know what's really funny? Do you want to hear something really funny? Do you want to know something really funny? The trans gaydar thing is an actual thing. And every trans person I know says J.K. Rowling is a trans mask and is ashamed to be a trans mask, to the point where they feel that other trans people should not be allowed to express their gender identity. Not even joking. She is definitely a closeted, self-hating trans mask, to the point where she just starts hating other trans people. That's just the reality of it. JK, just come out of the closet. Seriously, you'll dress nicer and people will probably like you more. But it will take you a while to get actual sympathy. Just gonna say that now. I ain't getting political. But yeah. To be fair, you called Hyrule, but so did all of us who went to fly with her. Yeah, I sensed it with Hyrule. I've sensed it with like 5 other people. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I've sensed it with like so many other people. It's not difficult. It's not difficult to go like, hey, I see your spice. I know it. It's like with my cousin. It's like with my cousin. I'm pretty sure my cousin, who turns 18 next month, by the way, and I'm going to their birthday party, I'm pretty sure they're a trans mask, and I just sense it, because I'm used to sensing other trans people. It's like, hey, I feel safety with you. And the funny thing is, I know for a fact that they also feel safety with me, considering not that long ago, like less than a year ago, they wanted to come and just hang out with me. They actually wanted to come and hang out with me with my nan and my dad. No reason. They've never done it in the past. I was like, I know what they want. I know exactly what they want. Went with them to a party last week, hung out with them a little bit, and my brain was like, bro, I'm here if you need me. I'm here if you need me. I'm always going to be here if you need me. Do not get that wrong. But you sense it. You feel it. That's like one of the miracles of being an empath and a trans person. You kind of feel it. It's really funny because I can sense gay people, trans people, neurodivergent spicy people, yeah, and nerds. Just nerds in general. Love a good nerd. Yes. Everyone loves a good nerd. You can sense it with nerds. The thing is a nerd in general is someone who is definitely neurospicy. Most nerds are a little neurospicy because it's a hyperfixation thing. Especially when they get excited about what they nerd about. Yes! Yes! I love that with nerds. I love a good nerd that just wants to fucking talk about Warhammer for days. I'm like, bro, why are you talking about Warhammer? I'm like, oh no, it's my interest. And I'm like, you do you, boo. You do you, boo. Fucking too right. It's so sweet. You get to see them light up in a way you don't normally see. It's so adorable. It's so fucking cute, and I love that. It's like, you know, when it's genuinely like you see passion. You see their face light up. You see their world get exposed, and their face and their whole body gets thrown into this deep end. And I just love it. I just love it. It's like it's like an interest that they fill with all of their love and their affection. And I'm like, you are incredible. Please never change. I love that. Oh, before I forget, going to have to split clips again for this week's setup is fucked at parents' house where I'm dog sitting. So my shit crashes every half hour, so patience is thin to say the least. I'll be home for real Tuesday, so I can get them to you before posting. I would need them by the morning on Tuesday, Wolfie. I would genuinely need them in the morning. If you can get me, I want to say 1 tomorrow, it makes my life a bajillion times easier, because then I can actually schedule out the Tuesday post. I could technically schedule out the Tuesday post and then go from there. Yeah. I have a problem where I have like 5 different special interests I go hard into. That's perfectly fine, hot dog. That's more than fine. I like my OCDable games like Satisfactory, City Skylines. I like the games which let you brain off but hyper focus and fixate on like potential numbers, and the numbers get bigger the more into it you get. I get really, really into that too, and that's perfectly fine. You can have as many as you want. I like my Warhammer. I like my card collecting. I like my anime. I get depressed if I don't watch anime for prolonged periods of time. I find that hilarious, by the way. I need a show that I can just turn on and brain off with. And I'm like, cool. Side note, Terrace, did you hear? We're getting a season 2 of Fury next year, if I remember correctly. We're getting season 2 of Fury next year, if I'm right. And season 3 is already in the works. That's the goal. Get them with you as soon as possible. Got one done already. I just don't want to punch my monitor. That's fine. I'd rather you preserve your equipment. Like I said though, I'm gonna have to split your payment into 2 because I didn't do the spicy stream this week. I would be fine otherwise, but I thought this was Uppy Baby. Or Pineapple Pear. Pineapple Pear? But no, yeah, don't punch a monitor. You good? I'm good. I thought the music was going funky. Boop, 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 boop. It had vibes of the start of the song. I have a pear. I have a pineapple. No death to your monitor. Keep it. You need those. I need it. I need it for the editing. But yeah, I'm good. Ow. What are your plans this week, Katie? My plans are... tomorrow I'm gonna... Because we got the new audio. We got the new audio interface. My plan... and I had to overhaul my OBS. I'm gonna do some more OBS refinements. I wanna add an additional overlay. So the plan is I want to add a hype train thing. So I want to add a hype train overlay, which just does like a timer thing where when one of you gifts a sub, it pops up and it goes like, it slowly runs down the bar. And then when someone gifts a sub or gives bits, it restarts and starts over again and just goes boop, boop. And the whole point is to time it to be in line with the hype thing when it pops up in the sidebar. So that way the hype train keeps going forward with it. That's like the plan. I'd love to get an overlay which links up to hype trains, but it's kind of difficult to get that with Stream Elements. I'm going to look into it. I think there is a way to do it. But that's the plan there. Tuesday we're doing Satisfactory. We need to try and get... I want to try and get the space elevator parts done this week. Which means on Tuesday we've got to get a lot of shit done. And I'd like to try and rework an entire section. I may do a new... I'm likely going to do a new factory. Specifically for copper. And then go off and do a reinforced... Actually, I could just do the reinforced plane thing where that is. Yeah, I could do the versatile cable thing. I'll think about it. You asked us, but I don't think we asked you. But yeah, so plans this week for me are I'm going to update and improve the overlays. Satisfactory Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to see if I can order... I want to see if I can potentially order another part for the project I'm working on. Which is a big, like, 8-part thing, but it will be a really, really good part of the upgrade. I need to try and get the money together for that, though. I got to make sure I can pay Wolfie at least half, which is the plan. But I also need to make sure I cover my bills, because they're all going to come out soon. Wednesday, we got a spicy stream, which I'm going to be doing fortnightly, so we're going to make sure that was a big stream. That was going to be a fun big stream. I promise. Yeah. The plan this week is I'm going to test a step-up routine as well, which is going to be fun, because if I can get it together, then it will look really, really cool. Yeah. Also, I got to do recordings, photo shoots, and other things. Yeah, busy week. Busy week. I'm trying to be a good girl. Jeebus, you ever sleep, woman? I do. I sleep good. I don't sleep with alarms. I work with checklists. So I write down everything I want to do in a week, and I just go through everything. Every which is higher priority gets put forward. Also, I really, really hope my knee bruise goes away. Why? Are you concerned that I might overwork myself? I get my mornings to myself. Also, after the stream, I gotta edit. I gotta edit these vowels and get them out. Good for you. I still haven't found a good process for doing things on a regular schedule, at least personally. You'll find it. You'll find it. Gamer, the trick is trial and error, and and trying to push into consistency. That is the whole point. Push into consistent, push into a consistent output. Worry about the quality once your consistency is down. You are better if you're a content creator and you're trying to be a good YouTuber, focus on one good video a week and then improve the quality. Don't go, oh, I want to post like every fucking day. Because you burn out really quickly and your ideas run dry quite fast. Oh no, I'm not worrying about you working too hard. You are doing a great job seeing your limits are adjusting. I adapt myself I've been adapting myself, but I'm been trying to push with being consistent with my output constantly, and it's very much just trying to just keep on top of it. Wolfie has helped me a lot. Wolfie has honestly fucking helped me tons, and I'm so thankful that they're more than happy to work with me. I do have something I want to approach them with, but I feel like the way that we're going about things is fine. It will be a thing that may or may not end up happening, so I don't think it'll be like a whole plan. I need to figure it out before I approach them with it. Are you kidding me? Hi Katie, just stopped by to say hello. Have a love beam. Did you love beam me? Thank you. I need new straps so fucking badly. These are so fucking lucky. Thank you for the follow! Welcome into the stream. We've had so many followers today. I feel the love. I feel the love too. It's so bright. My eyes, they burn. Ah. Ah. I love this song, probably one of the few things I like from Evangelion. I love Evangelion. I'm not gonna lie, I really love Evangelion. It's one of my favorite animes. It is very much a fucking clusterfuck of an anime though. A new episode of the anime I'm watching releases a new episode today. I'll have to watch that later. I haven't got an anime I'm really watching at the moment. Other than One Piece, I haven't really got one. I hope stream is going well. Your voice is so soothing to listen to, and I'm enjoying the vibes here. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes here. I go for general comfy and me yapping like a complete asshole. I'm annoying, but apparently people like that. My brain did a dumb. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do, hot dog? Haha. I do some videos on YouTube explaining it better, so I might give it another shot. I think that's what was why I don't like it much. It felt like such a good anime until the end. But oh man, there's so much random in Evangelion. Evangelion, if I'm right, Evangelion is more about the existential crisis that Shinji goes through. Is it Shinji? Yeah, it's about the existential crisis that that Shinji goes through, about him being thrusted into adulthood and maturity when he's not mentally ready for it. It's like, imagine a child. Imagine a child that has been thrusted into the deep end, into this war that no one asked for, and is being shouldered with saving all of humanity, and he is not emotionally stable enough to deal with him even talking to his parents, but then proceeds to have to save the world and the ones he loves, and him being shouldered with it to the point where it's more than burden. It is significantly more than burden on his, not only his individuality, but his humanity and like everything. And it is when you really pay attention to the randomness, the erratic nature of what happens in the show, is an explanation of how you should mentally be feeling, because that's how he feels. The scattering of the editing is to make you feel the endless unease that he feels. It's like in Oppenheimer, how at the beginning it feels like the editing feels smooth, but then they discover this concept about splitting the atom and causing an explosion and a really, really big energy explosion and stuff. And then as you get closer to the Trinity test, the time editing goes all over the place to the point where your feels unstable, and then it happens, and then everything slows down. You witness the explosion, everything pauses, and you are just part of the event. That is just good editing, by the way. That is just genuinely good editing. I totally agree with that. I think it was... I just miss the symbolism that comes from the final episodes. The final episodes is about him reobtaining his independence and becoming himself again. That's the way it is. It's him clawing back what he is as a human. He's trying to just grab back his humanity. And struggling in the process, by the way. It's like reading Neil Gaiman books for me. I read Oceans at the end at the end of the lane, and he spent so much time on describing the cat and nothing came of the cat. Friend said it was symbolism of some type, but I was like, but why the fuck is the cat there? Do you want to know? Okay, Gamer, you read books? I assume you read. You just said you read a book. You said you just read Ocean at the end of the lane. Was it Tales of Earth Past? Tales of Earth Past, I think is what it's called. Is that the name of the series? Give me a second. I will Google this to make sure I've got this right. Remembrance of Earth's Past? Yeah, Remembrance of Earth's Past. Remembrance of Earth's Past trilogy. Read them. You'll know exactly what they are when you see them. I am not even exaggerating. Remembrance of Earth's Past trilogy, if you like a good story, read those. I will say this though, they are not about characters. They are all about the events that unfold. But those are really, really good books. Those are ones that I actually want to read, and I'm dyslexic. But you'll know exactly what they are. Done and done. Yeah. They have a Netflix series. You'll know exactly what they are when you see them. Is it Li Xingxu? What is it? The author is Louis. Oh god, how the fuck do you pronounce his name? Native. How the fuck do you say his name? Come on, tell me how to pronounce the name, please. Add a pronunciation. Ah! Fuck me. Yeah, Li Xingxu. Remembrance of Earth's Past trilogy. It's the three-body problem, if you want to know. That's the origination. The Netflix series is actually regarded way better than the Tencent version. The Tencent version tries to very loyally recreate the books one-to-one. And the problem with the books is that they focus too much on the events and not so much on the character development and building a connection. Which is, in a book, you can go into the technicalities. You can genuinely go into the technicalities, you can go into the world, you can go into the universe. But when it comes to a show, you want to have a connection to the people. So that's the reason why, like, Lord of the Rings and shit gets rewritten. Also, I can say, can we have more people read awesome lesbian fantasy romance novels? I read Gideon the Nymph, and I was like, why did no one tell me about this? Potato, I'm not clicking that link. I don't click links. Terrace! Thank you. Thank you, Jake. But yeah, we don't. I don't click links on stream unless it's a Twitch clip or one that actually showcases the video. Sorry. Sorry, potato. But yeah, Liu Xing shoes. I think it's Liu Xing shoes. I'm just gonna call them Liu. Yeah. Remembers above pass. Get in the 9th is an equals now. Tracking. Tracking. Come on. You're doing so good. It doesn't like it when I sit down. I can find dead spots. I need to look for dead spots in my room again. What are you doing? Good and thank you. It was like a monster action romance novel. Sounds interesting. Not really my. I'm really shit when it comes to reading. My dyslexia makes me not want to read. It's a pity, but it was only a Russian. It was only a Russian animator. Oh, potato! I just don't click links when it comes to videos. It's just more to do with like. I know that there are some videos on YouTube which can be a bit dodgy, and it's more to do with about a protection thing. Also, when it comes down to it, it doesn't. I don't think any streamer should randomly click a link that gets dropped into chat. When your tracking goes haywire, it always looks like you are being sucked into a black hole. Yeah, and it's always my hip tracking which does it. It's always this. It's always this thing. I have a feeling it might be... It could just be because of like... Can you... No. I don't know. It feels like it could be just... I don't know. My net is a bit out... Bit in and out today. I have a feeling that it could just be in general. Not just you, Jake. I think my chip tracking is probably down to like, cache? It might be due to cache. Well, I still don't understand a single word of English, so I wish you good luck. Thank you for coming by the stream today. I understand. Thank you for at least trying. I'm sorry for not clicking the link. I just can't. I just have a personal policy of that. Fish in the pool. This song is so sweet. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-dum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Hi Luna. Hello, hello. How are you doing, sweetie? You doing good? I'm having tracking problems right now. Been a while since I've been able to tune in. I hope you are well. I've been doing good. I'm currently fighting my tracking. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think it could be the hub. I might not be getting enough data going into it, or it might be heating up, or maybe the external hubs are not splitting them out enough. Which is fine. I can adapt to that. Kitty, do the dyslexia-friendly font out there help in any way for reading? Dyslexia-friendly fonts do help, but with me, it's more to do with my eyesight. It's actually more to do with my eyesight. When I'm not at my when I'm not in VR, I wear glasses, and my dyslexia is less like almost is a non-issue at that point. It becomes moot. But like dyslexic friendly fonts do help, but they're not perfect. Like I am better off just making fonts a little thicker and just slightly larger than anything. Like I can actually do this. Set font size. I'm gonna change the font size to probably like 16. That should help me a ton. There you go. Yeah, moving the font size to like 16 because I was on 14 before. I join on making thicker. Yeah, you do. Oh, that's a bummer. Tracking issues suck. We haven't had issues the entire stream. We haven't had issues the entire stream. I was just sat down. It could just be because it might just be signal, not being not. I'm a thick bitch. It might just be the signal struggling to get to my hip. It could just be that. It shouldn't be, but it could be. I've been alright. I've been a bit of everywhere really. Are you okay, Taris? You seem confused. Smug. You being smug? Why are you being smug? Huh? Huh? No, not confused. Why are you being smug then? Got it. So that means we need to get you the big screen beyond headset. I remember you said you got prescription lenses for that. I plan on getting the headset, but not until probably like next year. If I order it now, it won't get here till like December, so I'm not in a rush to order it. But every tip, every donation does go towards upgrades. And also, like, bills. Because I do this full time. But yeah, every tip and every donation does go towards upgrades, which will be help massively improve things. I am -7 in one of my eyes. I feel the need for prescription lenses. I'm only like, I think I'm -0.25 and -0.75. I think it's -0.25 and -0.75. That's how it is with my eyes. Yet when my health issues are resolved, I will help you get there. Oh, not bad at all. It's headaches. Luna, it's genuinely headaches. It's not bad, but I still get really bitching headaches. And if in VR, where the screens are like that close to your eyes, and you're far-sighted, my partner's the same way. It's annoying. Not to mention, it will make it a lot easier for activities if Katie isn't wearing a toaster on her face. That too. That too. But no, I have a plan in place which will be just as which will be very effective for what I have planned. It does involve the big screen, but it's like a whole plethora of other upgrades on the side. My eyes don't focus right, so I have to wear glasses that are like having VR on all the time. I was actually told VR is good for my eyes. Then yeah, cool. That's a cool thing. My problem is where I'm far-sighted, like I can see things really good far away, but when I'm trying to read things, I'm like, shit. I got them laser eyes sucked at the time, but now worth every penny. Yeah, the technology improved quite a lot when it comes to laser eye surgery. I'm in a situation of laser eye surgery will be more damaging than anything. Saying that, my eyes are very slowly degrading. I'm pretty sure by the time I'm like 45, they're going to be shit. I'm probably going to get to the point where I'm like -3 or something by the time I'm like 50, 60 years old. Pretty sure by the time I'm 60 years old, my eyes are going to be dog shit. I'll never go through that. I am terrified of infection risk. I'm pretty sure there's like little to no infection risk anymore. Same, the contacts, I will never wear them. I will, when it comes to me with contact lenses, my brain just turns around and screams at me saying, unless it's for cosmetic reasons, no. Cosmetic contact lenses, yes. Otherwise, no. I also remember that no matter what, everyone will need reading glasses. It's the shape of the eyes that change. Oh yeah, I've got astigmatism. I actually have I have weird astigmatism. It's like I'm pretty sure one eye's like this and the other's like that. So I got blurry lines that go that way and blurry lines that go, they go that way, and then the other ones go that way. So they go like that. So I get like, if I'm out at night, it's just stars everywhere. Like everything is just like a mix of and it's like one eye is that way and that eye is that way, so it's like a really weird blurring effect. Like if I'm not wearing my glasses, it's impossible for me to see at night. It's like seeing, okay, it's like 3D. It's like a 3D screen, and it's like going like that, and one eye is like seeing the blur that way, and that one's seeing it that way. It's like brrr, it's like shit. Oh yeah, night blindness is worse. I also have a weird form of epilepsy where at night my eyes, I will pass out. I refuse to get a driving license because I will not be able to drive at night. For me, it was so I could wear better goggles at work, but I not blind myself with solvents, which I almost did. Oh geez, that would drive me nuts, Katie. Trust me. There's a reason why I don't drive. And if I go out at night, I wear sunglasses. If I go out at night in a car, I will actually wear sunglasses to stop my eyes from hurting. Yeah, same. I have seizures. I don't have epilepsy, but I don't dare have a license. Oh, so I have a weird version of epilepsy. I got it from my mum, and it's a form of epilepsy where lights going like, if it's dark and there's a bright light and it's passing over my eyes, my brain says, time to go to sleep, time to go to sleep, time to go to... And I will just pass out. Not joking, by the way. It takes me so much fucking willpower to not pass out. It is impossible. 5-minute drive. 5-minute drive. The other day, I went to the store with my dad, and it was like a 5-minute drive back to our house from the store. I was so close to passing out on the way home. It was pitch black. There was lights everywhere. And I was like... the whole time. It does not take long before I start feeling it. That's why I don't like going out at night. It is annoying. Like, it is so hella annoying. I don't like it. I haven't found a specific trigger that risk factors for mine, unfortunately. Oh, I can get glasses. I can actually get glasses for it. I'm not even joking. There are glasses which I can get which will actually help it. And it's so interesting that that's the case. I love this song. It's so cute. It's called PP1 if you want to know. Yeah. Stings when I'm traveling alone and have to fight it as well. Oh, when I went to America in 2019, I went to America in 2019, we got to the Airbnb really late. We traveled from the airport. I was awake the entire time, but we went from where we went from LAX to San Diego. And my whole time I was there, I was like... I was forcing myself to not fall asleep. It was horrid. It was so difficult. I hated it. Like, I actually despised it. It was so uncomfortable. And one time when we were driving back from LA, because we went to like... I think we went to Disney. We went to Disney and we had a rental, and it was just me and my then boyfriend in the car, and we were driving back, And I was trying to stay awake to try and keep him awake. We were both exhausted. We were trying to drive back. And I was just like struggling to stay awake. And I hated it the entire time. He doesn't like automatic cars. I just genuinely tried to stay away from it. Like, that was like the whole thing. It was genuinely just trying to steer away from trying to. He just hates automatics. Felt icky. All this travel talk though makes me want to go on an adventure. I keep thinking about visiting the UK. I keep making more friends there via stream. Might as well see everyone in real life. I want to go to Japan and South Korea. That is actually kind of my goal, is to actually get to, I want to do a year binge of learning Japanese next year to try and learn Japanese. And then my plan is the following year I want to go to Japan for like 2 weeks. I want to do like a 2-week Japan trip with some friends. I want to grab Gearsy and get them to come with me. It'll be cool. But it's like, hey, we want to go to Japan, and then we'd have to plan it for like a year so we can save up properly. Ow, itchy. Here we go. I have plans to visit Japan and Canada. I want to visit Japan. I want to visit South Korea. 2 places I really want to go. I'm pretty sure I will go to Japan and miss it the moment I step away from the airport. I'm gonna be like, I want my partner and I are planning a week Japan trip in a couple of years. If stuff goes well. I really want to go. Hi, Ascendia, you on a 7 streak now? Awesome. I see you're getting the addiction to me. You enjoying me that much? So proud of you, sweetie. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations, hon. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. I will say, my knee is killing me. I fell up my stairs. My knee is ouch. I am extra uncomfy being on my feet too much. So here is my plan. I'm gonna send you guys over to Flair because I like to raid Flair because Flair is fun and cute and very adorbs, very scratchy. Hope all is well. I hurt my knee. Time for rest. I need to get off my leg. I need to get off my leg and let it just rest a bit. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Flair. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me today. I want to say thank you to everyone for an amazing weekend. Thank you also for an amazing week. I'm sorry before we go, I want to say I'm sorry I've been very up and down with my streams over the past couple of months. I'm working my hardest to try to smooth out and become a lot more consistent with my schedule. I'm working on it. My goal between now and the end of the year is to get it down to a very simplistic drum beat or rhythm and stuff. My hope, that's my hope by the end of the year. Next year we can jump into the new year properly and be super consistent with it. Anyway, I'm gonna be back on Tuesday. We're gonna be doing some Satisfactory. We're gonna be building stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I want you to stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. Go show Flair some love, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, guys. Thank you, everyone. Mwah. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye.